Hello. Hello. Welcome to another Dragon Age Veilguard stream. My name is Liv Caffeine, LNC for short, and we're gonna have some fun today. Quick couple of ground rules before we jump right in. Um, this is a blind run, so please no spoilers. Um, Please play nice in the chat and be nice to me, be nice to others, be nice to yourself. Please don't post anything that is hateful or mean. You will be banned. And then also, I'm an immersive gamer, so I tend to hyper-focus on video games. Um, so I may not see your messages straight away. And for some reason, I don't know what it is. OBS doesn't let me hear the alerts sound play when I'm streaming. Um, I've not found a fix for it yet, to be honest. I'm not that tech savvy. But last stream, I had Frouders72 follow me, so thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. And I hope you enjoy. And with that, we're gonna jump right in. So switch over. Alrighty. Hopefully this works. Alright, it looks like it's working. Okay, cool. Let's go. The last time we left off, we had just finished the opening sequence. We had woken up and found out that despite being stabbed in the chest, Varric is alive. Solus is now somehow trapped in the Fade, and haunting our dreams through blood magic. Not that he wanted to do it, unintentional. Um, Rook hitting their head. That the elven gods have escaped their imprisonment and Solus is now trapped instead. And Harding got hurt trying to help us when we were knocking down the scaffolding to try and stop Solus. And now we're going to try and find Neve, who is outside. Apparently we are in the Veil. See what happens. Interestingly here, so we've got some bonus items. Use the wardrobe to claim your rewards. Your account has been granted bonus items. View new appearances for you and your companions at the wardrobe. Some rewards require further story progress to become available. Okay, that's cool. Alright. There's a chest. Just. Open the wardrobe. Ah, okay. Harding? Oh, look at her. She's looking all bunged up. She's got a really bad black eye there. My girl, you've got a... And Neve is looking very sassy. Hey. Getting some items by the look of that too. Okay. We'll check with Neve. I know Varric wanted to go to sleep. I wonder if he's still there.
I wish I could be out there with you, Rook. Just be careful, all right?
Okay. Really not feeling good. Oh my god, look, you can see Bianca on the table. Oh my god. Solus, I am so mad at you. Cherishes that crossbow. Oh, okay. Nation, what's that? Oh, it lets you change your appearance. Exit without saving, yeah. Okay, so that's nice to know. So if you did want to change your appearance, you can. Alright, let's go. I still really need to learn how to lock on. Figure it out. Library. What? Introduction to the Lighthouse. New codex entry. Library? Codex. Stories, musings, and information discovered throughout Thedas. And missives. Letters from your companions and others you've aided in your journeys. Glossary. A glossary of Dragon Age terminology. Which is really handy because if you're new to the game, there's a lot of history. Like I played Inquisition, and to be honest, I am straining my brain sometimes to remember what was in that game. There's a lot, and it's been a while since I played. But I didn't actually play Dragon Age Origins, Dragon Age 2. So, the Elven people. Nothing. Grey Wardens. Watch. Dwarven people. Tevan Crows. Shadow Dragons. Ooh. On to Vint Templars. When one mentions the Templar Order, you no doubt picture the armoured members of the Southern Chantry. These Templars are trained to combat uncontrolled magic, blood magic, abominations with the goal of protecting people, including mages themselves, from the most violent manifestations of magical power. However, they also embody the Southern Chantry's control over mages and enforce many of its strict rules and regulations over magic in general. In addition to combat training, these Templars ingest lyrium. This mineral, usually used by mages for enchantments and rituals, grants Templars the ability to resist and dispel magic. The fact that it is also addictive, chaining them to the Chantry and resulting in paranoia, obsession, and ultimately dementia, is often swept under the rug. Yes, we've heard all about that dirty little secret. As you may have surmised by my use of Southern Chantry, this is not the case in the Tevinter Imperium. In Tevinter, we know that magic can only serve if it is allowed to flourish, not suppress talent, nurture it. That is not to say that we ignore the dangers of magic and what it might allow, those with violent intent if not combated. As in the South, our Templars are trained to prevent the excesses of blood magic and to subdue demons as well as those inflicted by possession. But our Templars do not take lyrium. They do not enforce unnecessary regulations. They are not given power over mages, but follow the lead of our most esteemed magisterium. They serve the Chantry and the people of the Imperium. I must admit, I rather prefer our way of doing things. From a letter written by Lethesa, Thesi Palace, living in the border town of the Tevinter Imperium, cousin to Lay, 915 Dragon. Okay. I wonder if we get to see my favorite Tevinter, Dorian, in this game. Tavis. I was going to see if there's anything else. So we were up to Shadow Dragons. Okay, the Lords of Fortune. The world of Thedas. God, there's a lot here. I'm not going to read everything. But we have the Enderfuls, Andraste, Bride of the Maker, Antiva, Arlathan, Part 1. The right here, Arlathan, Part 2. Beyond the Veil, Spirits and Demons. The Crows and the Queen Madrigal. Dalish Elves. let me go back. Back. Yeah. The Deep Roads, the Fade, Ben Harel, the Dreadwolf, Solace, Ferelden culture, Lyrium, the Imperial Chantry, Majestic Bastards, Grey Wardens, the Magisterium, Maker, Vara, the Orlesian Empire, Surface Dwarves, Sexuality in Thedas, Ravain, Canary, Winter Society, the Veil again, Vitar, then on the Antiqui. I can't say words today. Xenon the Antiquarian. Okay. Is there anything in miscellaneous? Yes, there is. There's two things we have. Introduction to the Lighthouse. So I think this is the item we've just picked up, which is once the lighthouse was a place of learning with tools to study the secret workings of great magic. When Solus rebelled against those who called themselves our gods, the lighthouse became his center of operations, with to study the best ways to free ourselves from the tyranny of Evanurus. We're safe here, both those of flesh and those of Fade. Any who wish to help are welcome. The magic of the lighthouse provide for your needs, see to your comfort, and even help you understand different tongues. For those who escaped here from different parts of the Empire, should you have any other needs, ask for the slow arrow, and I will help. Alas. A letter dated 6 months ago. Ready. Just leave it at that for now. Jump into the... I'm always interested in lore though, like the reason I like playing video games so much with RPG styles is just it's really that sort of thing. Alright, we're going down. Don't look like it. Okay. Open.
Whoa.
Look who's with us.
We're really in the Fade.
Land of raw magic, nightmares, and this, apparently. It's a lot to take in.
Harding thought we should talk about what comes next.
She's not wrong. But if you need a breather, can't hurt to look around first.
Dying. Aha. I got to level 2. Press to open the skills screen. Okay. Warrior Core. The greatest warriors balance their offensive prowess with a sturdy defense. So, the greatest warrior. Charged attack. Have. Shield volley. Striking a shield with a... Please shield back at enemy. I'm stealing. Counter blow. Select your enemy's attack and perform counter attack. And what's... Need to unleash powerful attack immediately after performing a combat roll. Okay, I had 3 points available. How much they cost? Alright, look, I like the... Look at this. Oh, okay. Rancor. Rage takes 50% to begin decay. Something. Focus retaliation. Gain precision. Perfect defense. Yeah, I'm never gonna be good at perfect defense. Like at all. I do like the ability to. Okay, I'm gonna do this one. Alright. You can refund your points. That's cool. I'm so glad I don't have to pay for that. Alright. Got map. Press the triangle to track it quick. Okay. First, I will go cutting library. Content marked with a timer will eventually expire as you. Yes, okay, so that's worth noting. Hang on. Which ones were they? Starting. Team X to stop the Dread Wolf. Elephants. Needed. Okay, and acted them. Well, look. Have a little bit of a looky. Dying. Notes on the okay, this note has a smear of paint on one corner. They always been here. There are beings in the crossroads unknown even to the wise, though the most ancient ones make any domain their own. Certainly this caretaker belongs here now. I wonder what we look like to them. Need is a scaffold, and the needs of the living ever rise and fall. Hunger, thirst, sleep. Imagine the constant cacophony to one sensitive to such things. Or am I too simple? Are fleeting. Needs have a deeper roots. Perhaps that's why I find this particular spirit's presence both comforting and disconcerting. The prospect that our heart's desire and our truest need could differ, or even at odds, hard to contemplate. Interesting introspective. Of course, that is something that is like humans are contradictory. At the best of times, people are contradictory. Colors. Chest. Painted pot. So our painter was out here. Alrighty. Now, I'm constantly going to be opening this map, guys. I need. I to hard. Right foot.
Wisps. Figures are in the fate, but I swear they're following me.
You alright?
Strange place you've fallen into, but I'll work with it. You know me.
Do I?
I know Varric wanted you for the job. You know the same about me. It's a start.
Oh, we can romance Neve. Ah. I want to do that right from the start. What else have we got? I hope we can build on it. People get start. That's it. No, look. I want to get to know Neve better first, so I'm not going to romance right off the bat.
You're right. We're in this together either way.
Ha! We're in for a treat.
Are we?
You take a lot of notes. What about?
Lately, what we know, or knew, before Solus changed the game.
And it's...
Not much. I'm sure Lace would hate to hear that, but one step at a time.
We'll figure this out. Start with the big goal. We need better than that. Look, I think start with the big goal.
Okay, so step 1 is figure out what we're chasing.
Right. And the 20 other questions that need answers...
That's step 2?
I can see why Varric brought you on.
We've just got to start somewhere.
Eve approves. Okay. Little wispy wisps. They're so cute. Alright. Next, we're going to go to Harding. I suspect is over here. Yeah.
It wasn't supposed to go this way. What do we do now? What do we do?
Harding?
Oh, hey, Rook. How's it going?
I should be asking you that. I got you hurt.
This is a dangerous job. Everyone knew that signing on. There's so much to do. We have to keep going.
Oh, I'm checking in on you. Okay.
Are you sure you're alright? Maybe you should rest.
Yes, Rook. I'm fine. This is nothing. I'm just a little dizzy. I'll walk it off. Or something.
Yeah, walk
Harding,
off
you
conditions.
can't just...
Oh yeah? Watch me. We need to get back to the ritual site, don't we? Let's stop worrying about me and go do that. Come get me when you're ready to go.
Oh dear. She wasn't happy with me checking in with her. She's like, no, I've told you I'm fine. And look, to be fair, I probably have a similar reaction if it was me, but also I'm going to check in on you. Sorry, girl. Found this. Aha! Best. workshop. Read. To enter the library passage, 3 pairings must meet face to face. Use the cap's arms to rotate you in pairings must face to face. Look, I imagine that. See if we can do anything more with that. Oh, there's a chest down. Divine imperatives. The helm of the Solar is destroyed. Elganan's favorite torture is over. Too many agents have been rescued with their minds burnt out by that memory of an enraged sun. Feel a lesson here. The helm was not created to torment. The Evanuris are not as we are. God's ruminations carry their own will and imperatives. Memory bleeds into their icons and transmutes as fire begets fire. For our Wolf Lord puts so much of himself into his creations. What imperatives do they carry? The heart of a rebellion must remain hidden, yet the light of divinity is uncontainable, must be swift. Thought lingers. Even as he saves us, does he impart upon us? Reflections by Shiran, one who renounced Darenthal. Okay. This one.
There must be 2 more.
On the other side. It's one. Only once. Let's see what happens on the up. Okay. Side. Yes. Oh no, there's some. Maybe this way. My guess is, though, it's somewhere over here. Ooh.
That's the second. One more to go.
With the third be? These two. Okay.
Okay, that did something.
Fated note, look at this place. We planned a rebellion here once. Said we'd change the future of the elves. Throw off tyrants, and we did. Now the path outside is fractured. It'll be hard rekindling all the Illuvians. Solus, if you see this, I'll be looking for you out in this world and in the mortal one. Don't cause too much trouble before I get there. Now, I did do something that I don't know what. Right, we'll figure it out in a bit. Do I want to gather the team? A little bit more. Barracks. Yeah. Alright. But yeah. I guess I'm not really going to be able to progress much further there. Oh, wait. What's this? I found something! Memories of a duet. The sheet music left by this instrument appears to be for a duet. It has been annotated by an expert hand. The annotations are accompanied by a clear emotional impressions, diligent practice, the ruthless eye to mistakes, the relief of private achievement away from the well-meant misunderstandings, mindless worship, an unspoken joy in the center of rising, perfect echoes. Finally, a beloved memory surfaces, a smiling glance meeting at a crescendo, shared moment of understanding, seeing completely and being wholly seen. The impressions fade. Can I play the piano? No. Okay. Well... Can I go this way? Oh. No. Okay.
So, we stopped the ritual.
And Varric paid the price.
Hey, Varric made his choice to go talk with Solus. He knew the risks, we all did.
And now Solus is gone. And we're here. Wherever here is. Besides in the Fade.
Solus called it the Lighthouse.
He did? When?
He was in the Fade.
Sorry, it was while I was unconscious. Solus appeared in my dream.
Really? I'm glad you're alright.
From what I saw, he's trapped in the Fade now. Not here, but some kind of prison.
You're sure that wasn't just a dream? It's a reasonable reaction.
Solus can speak with people in their dreams. Even kill them.
He said our connection wasn't strong enough for him to do that. He could only reach me because I bled at the ritual site when I got banged up.
So Solus is using blood magic? Like any normal mage would to play with your mind?
But he's not a normal mage, like I told you. He's an elven god.
Putting together a nice ritual doesn't make him a god.
Of course he's not. He's a terrifying god. Stop quibbling over terms. Well, I mean, technically he's the Dreadwolf though, right? Oh, there's a more option. Elven goddess. Godswood. Do I want to play a religious path? Not so much. Elven.
I worked with the Veil Jumpers. We study ancient elven artifacts, and we've learned a lot of the history. The ancient elves were so powerful that their artifacts are still dangerous thousands of years later. And their gods? They might not literally be gods, but I can only imagine how powerful they are.
All right, well, we've stopped the ritual and there doesn't seem to be an immediate danger. For now. You're certain Solus can't use blood magic to affect your mind?
I'm not certain of anything, but we're not out of danger.
What do you mean?
Solus had two of the other elven gods imprisoned. When he got trapped, they escaped.
So those things we saw come out of the Fade when the ritual went wild, those are...
Elganon and Gillinane, two of the ancient elven gods that Solus rebelled against.
They're worse than Solus.
Solus warned me about them being evil, which is pretty rich coming from the guy who just tried to tear down the Veil.
You don't believe him?
No, that's the problem. I do believe him. He said they were horrific tyrants.
Tyrants so powerful, elven history remembers them as gods.
Solus says Elganon and Gillinane drew on the Blight for power and became corrupted. That was when he imprisoned them.
So instead of one god running around, we have two. And they're not just powerful, they're blighted.
We need to get out there and stop them.
Just like that, without Varric. And you're still getting back on your feet.
I'm fine. We can't just sit here and do nothing.
We need to investigate. Figure out what we're dealing with before we rush in and make things worse.
And how many more people will get hurt, get killed, while we spend time investigating?
Harding's not going to like this, but Neve is right. We do actually need to investigate.
If Elganon and Gillinane are worse than Solus, we can't go in blind. We need to know what they can do and what they want.
But we only have Solus's word about all of this.
Then let's go investigate for ourselves. We find out what we're dealing with, and then we take our shot.
Fine. The Illuvian led us here instead of back to Minrathous.
Let's hope it goes back to the ritual site. Maybe we can find some clues at the scene of the crime.
Harding, are you okay to go?
I'm not gonna sit back while elven gods destroy the world because I have a headache.
All right then. Let's get back to the ritual site.
The Illuvian has its own special room. It's just down the stairs.
Alrighty. I'm just gonna take a quick break. So I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Just need a drink. So, in a minute. Okay, we're back. Just jump back in. Actually, I might use this opportunity to quickly save. So, new save. What are we gonna call you? Call it the Lighthouse. Cool. Is there anything else I'm doing? Can change decor. Okay. me to find the Illuvian. Oh. Right, touch the The Dreadwolf's Illuvian. Most of us have only travelled through the Illuvians at the whims of those who called themselves our gods. We know them as mirrors that always go from one to another, a bonded pair linked no matter the distance. Solus has outsmarted the so-called gods. If we use normal Illuvians, they could track us to our lair. Solus has improved upon June's work by creating a mirror whose singing stone can change its tune to take us to any Illuvian and not just its bonded partner. Thus, we can travel wherever this rebellion needs us, with no fear of pursuit. Travel is as safe as a normal Illuvian. If you have questions, ask for the slow arrow and I will guide you. Belasan. Alrighty. Legit just going to see my chat on the screen, so I'm going to clear the chat. Hang on. Da 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 da. Clear chat. Tick. It's still showing up on my feed. Whatevs. Okay. I will figure this shit out. One day. It's not today. What are we looking at here? Gather team.
For all we know, there's a dozen demons waiting on the other side of that Illuvian.
If it even takes us back to Arlethan.
Harding, you sure you're up for this?
I'm fine.
Well then. Shall we?
Let's do this.
Arlethan Forest.
It's quiet. Well, isn't that a surprise?
There's the ritual site. But if the gods really did get out, they're not here anymore.
Right, let's take a look around and see if we can find...
Shut it down!
I'm trying! It's not working! I can't contain it!
Strife? Earlin?
What are you doing back in Arlethan?
Long story.
Isn't it always with you? And did I hear you're going by Rook now?
Nev, this is Strife and Earlin. They're veil jumpers, like me. Experts in elven magic. I worked with them before Harding and Varric recruited me.
Hardly experts. I should have been able to shut that artifact down. I'm sorry, Tarith.
It's not your fault. Since the sky ripped open, the magic's been surging. Bunch of artifacts that had been dormant for centuries started coming alive. This is because of Finn Harel's, sorry, Solus's ritual, isn't it? Thought you were supposed to stop him. Or did unforeseen complications lead to unforeseen consequences? Again.
Still mad about the map? Right? We did, sort of. Don't blame us. Huh. Anyway, still mad about the map.
Will you let it go? Yes, the map was destroyed, but everyone walked out of there alive.
I told you to wait.
If I'd waited for you to make a copy, people would have died.
So you ran off on your own, and now we've lost the only way of navigating back to that site. We lost the work put into it, everything we uncovered, and everything we hadn't.
Solus's ritual. You stopped it?
Sky's not ripping itself apart anymore, is it?
All right, you stopped Solus. So why is Arleth neck deep in wild magic?
Solus was dragged into the Fade when we interrupted his ritual, but something else got out.
Someone else, supposedly. Elganon and Gillenane.
Mithalanast. Two of the elven gods of old. The Evanuris.
Shit. If they're back in the world, that explains a lot.
Anything you can tell us about these gods?
Solus might be a bastard, but compared to the Evanuris, let's just say they weren't known for being kind rulers.
There's a reason Solus led a rebellion against the Evanuris, and a reason he imprisoned them.
Of all the ancient things to unearth, of course it had to be two of the Evanuris, and of course it had to be you that unearthed them.
Tareth is in bad shape. We need to get him back to the camp.
We've still got dozens of Veil jumpers unaccounted for.
How can we help?
We need to find Belara Luther. She's the best there is at working with our ancient artifacts.
And also at blowing them up.
She was off looking for another artifact before this ritual shook everything loose. If anyone can get a handle on all this wild magic and the artifacts it's setting off, it'll be her.
Right. Then you two get your friend back to your camp and we'll find Belara.
Harding, you're injured. Stay here with the Veil Jumpers.
I can help.
I know you want to, but we don't know what we'll face out there, and you're in no condition to fight.
Okay, fine. I'll stay.
We'll meet you back at the Veil Jumper camp. It's just south of here.
Belara's out near some elven ruins to the west. At least she was 3 days ago. I'd start your search there.
Good luck, Rook. And thank you.
Never been to this part of Arletham before. This fog's strange.
I've never seen fog like this. Something's not right. So that suit of armor is moving. We're not alone. That's got it. Rook takes credit there.
Bellara? Bellara Luther. Strife and Eilin sent us to find you.
Wait! Didn't you used to be a veil jumper? You left with Varric. What was your name?
Rook. At least, that's the nickname Varric gave me.
Nev Gallus.
Wait! I know that name! But protocol is to wait a full week before they send anyone out to look for me. I've only been gone 3 days.
Well, the situation's changed. For the worse, unfortunately.
Oh dear.
Our gods, Elganon and Gillinane, they've escaped from Fen'Harel's prison. And by all accounts, they want to destroy the world.
Oh, yes, that is very much for the worse. Okay, wait. I need a second.
I've had a couple of days and I'm still trying to work my head around it.
It does sort of explain a few things, though.
Like what exactly?
The surge of raw magic in the area. These artifacts started waking up a while ago, but in fits and starts. One here, a couple there. Then, a couple of days ago, the sky split open. And now, raw magic. Thick as fog. Only a god, or gods, could have done that. There's something kind of exciting about it. And dangerous. Really dangerous. Dangerous enough that I was gonna head back to the Veil Jumper camp, but...
But what?
See that shimmer? That's a veil bubble. It's separating us from the rest of the real world, so to speak. You can only pass through it one way. Once you're in, you can't get out.
Strife and Eilin said you're their best veil jumper. Hope that means you've got an idea.
Maybe. A bubble like that? There has to be something at the center that's generating it. Something powerful. If we can find it and remove it, safely, I mean, the bubble itself should collapse.
And then we're back in reality?
I sure hope so.
Well then, let's get going.
Bugger it. I have to have another break. Just back in a minute. Just waiting. Alrighty.
I've been trying to get to the artifact at the center of the bubble, but these magical constructs keep getting in the way.
A few dozen demons shouldn't be a problem.
Spirits, not demons. They're animating those suits of armor. The armor's attuned to the artifact, to protect it from threats.
Ah, and I'm guessing it sees us as threats.
Valuables can be sold at vendors. Okay. Thought there might be something there, but... Ooh, check that out.
Is that water just swirling into the air? I've never seen that kind of magical anomaly here before.
We call it the whirlpool. They're not usually this big, though.
Interesting.
Demons! Right where we need to go.
Then let's deal with them quick.
Companion abilities. Use R1 and select a companion's ability. Each companion has their own special ability that can be selected from the ability wheel. Alright. Time Slow. Icebreaker. What else we got? Neve will attack this target. Both companions will attack this target. Balara will attack this target. Fade Bolt and Replenish. Okay.
Got it.
Ah, I can't use it while I'm in the air. That's rude.
And rotate that. Lucky shot. Let's do this again.
Now, how do I block again? That one? It's the branch, jump attack, alpha arm, L. Sprint. Field volley R2. Ah, okay. Well, remembered.
Any ideas on what the artifact we're looking for might be?
I have a couple of theories, but nothing definite. We might find some clues in the ruins, though.
Nice to find ruins that haven't been picked clean.
Jumpers, deft leathers. Okay. Let's equip.
Most people are too afraid to go this deep into Arlathan, except us veil jumpers.
With how wild the magic's been here, I don't blame them.
Do you know what this place was?
Could have been a temple, could have been where they stored food. But judging by the sentinels, it's probably something important.
Well, isn't this a sight?
Wait, is this? No, it can't be. Not here.
Can't be what?
We have to get over there. The artifact we're looking for must be inside. It almost feels like an armory, or something like that.
Why would there be an armory this far out?
Warlords. Ancient elves had a lot of them.
No way across. Think we can make the jump?
Oh, no, we can make a bridge. There should be a power crystal somewhere nearby.
Got it.
Bring it over here and slot it in. And there we go! Easy.
Wow, isn't that something?
A resonance amplifier. It's drawing magic from the ring temple to this area. I need to shut it down before we can go up the path. But doing that will attract anything nasty that's hanging around.
We're ready.
Attack warning. Use circle to dodge when they turn red. or an indicator around your head will flash when there's an incoming melee attack. Dodge, circle, and L1. That's how you do it. Okay.
That goes to you.
That's the last of the magic energy. Path should be clear ahead.
Good. Alright.
Another sentinel construct. We'll have to take it down. Okay, easy enough. But watch out. Whenever you see one, there's more nearby.
Okay.
Seeing these kinds of ruins never gets old.
Anything here that can help you piece together what exactly that artifact is?
I have a theory, but we're miles away from where that artifact should be.
Alright. Boxes. Works. Jesus. Are there? Don't like it.
It means I was right. Right about what? About where we are. It's an armory. And I think I know what the artifact is.
Still standing. Not bad.
It's a little bit unwieldy sometimes, but I don't mind too much.
So if this is an armory, what sort of artifact are we finding? A weapon?
An archive spirit.
A what?
A creature of the Fade, bound to a crystal. Our ancestors used them to store knowledge and to help them dream. Methalinast. Darkspawn!
Nice move. That's one for us.
Darkspawn. Here. I never would have believed it. Until today.
Oh dear. Yeah, we're gonna have to do. Partial.
Another one of those resonance amplifiers.
Get ready. Once I shut it down, the path ahead will remain blocked until the magic dissipates.
We've got your back.
Got it.
About to have a problem.
I've never seen Darkspawn this deep into Arlington Forest before. As far as I know, it's never happened.
Could the Elven Gods be commanding the Darkspawn? Solus did say they were blighted.
You saw those Darkspawn, though? Something was different about them.
And we'll stop them. Once we get out of this bubble.
Right. Let's get to that central temple. darkspawn, right where you broke that wall.
And another resonance amplifier.
Should be the last one, I hope.
Fingers crossed.
Fuck.
The last barrier's down. We're close. I can feel it. Have you noticed something about the blight? Where it is, I mean? It's almost like it's feeding off the elven magic.
Hex scroll. The stench of decay fills the air. The Evanurus now wield power beyond anything I've seen. Their magic is fueled by corruption and death. It creeps even now into the stone. Cannot outlast this siege. Ominous.
If that building's what I think it is, then the alignment means we're here. This is it. This is where it was kept.
Where what was kept?
The archive spirit, or as the ancient elves called it, the Nodus Derthalin. It means the inevitability of knowledge.
Why is it called that?
I don't know, actually. The notes were never very clear on that, but I plan to find out.
Oh dear.
More constructs ahead.
The inner sanctum. We're getting closer. Looks like this door is going to need a second power crystal.
Then let's go find one.
Okay. Power crystal. Okay.
There has to be another one of those power crystals around here somewhere. Another ballista. I bet we could use it to break through that wall.
Eesh.
We did it. All that's left is the Nodus Thalin. I have so many questions for it.
You're going to ask it questions?
It's an archive spirit.
You'll see.
Okay, here it is. The Nodus Thalin.
So we take it and we're good, right? We can head back?
Oh, I wish. No, it's a lot trickier than that.
As if darkspawn demons and animated suits of armor aren't tricky enough.
What's tricky about it?
What do you mean by tricky, exactly?
If I remove the artifact the way I'd usually do it, it'll explode and take out half of Arlethan with it. Good news is, I think I can shunt the energy somewhere else. Okay, here we go.
Of course we wake
The
up
way
some
the magic
blighty
is
thing.
pulsing, I've never seen this before. It's almost like it's breathing. Ogre! That's an ogre!
Okay. Press LR and R to use your ultimate ability.
Well, wasn't expecting to fight an ogre today. Then again, I also didn't expect to learn that my gods are rampaging around and trying to end the world. Just one of those days. Okay. Let's see. Okay. There we go. Ooh. No. That's good. I think. Oh.
What does that crystal do?
Keeps the artifact powered. Focuses the ambient magical energy. That's why these things still work, thousands of years later. Oh. No, you don't.
Sulanan, Vir Sulevanan, and Asal Dithara.
Well then.
I am the Nadas Dirthalan.
Right, I have questions.
I am the Nadas Dirthalan. What do you...
Where'd the spirit go? The Nodus Dathalan, I mean.
It went back into the crystal, but the crystal's broken. Until I fix it. It's kinda my thing, fixing magical stuff. Strife and Irulan will want to know about this. And the Blight, and the Darkspawn. Let me know when you're ready to head to the Veilguard camp.
Well, that was enlightening. Let's go. Stick. Okay. Getting out of here.
Ready to go?
Let's go.
Right. Let's get moving.
Come on. I'll show you the way to the Veil Jumper camp.
"11 wounded, 16 on bed rest, and some of our most experienced fighters are still missing."
We're running out of veil jumpers. Whatever's going on out there, it's scary.
Jahel and Milva never reported back from Demeter's crossing.
There are 100 people living in that village, or near enough. You're back, and you're alive. Good.
Sounds like things have gotten a lot worse since we left.
Darkspawn. They're showing up all over Arlethan, attacking anyone in their path.
We've evacuated 3 daily settlements already.
We ran into Darkspawn too, near the Nodus Dirthalan.
Wait, you found the Nardus Dirthalan? The archive spirit? We could ask it about the gods. Figure out their next move.
Alrighty.
Archive's broken. Won't tell us anything. But that doesn't matter. Any Dalish settlements we can save, we should.
So far, we've been lucky and arrived just in time. But given how fast these Darkspawn are moving, it's only a matter of time till our luck runs out.
Well, it hasn't run out yet, so let's stretch it until it breaks.
If we could predict where they'd strike next, we might get ahead of them. But so far, they've been unpredictable.
Which leaves us with what?
Demeter's crossing.
What?
Irulan and Strife. When we came in, you said you'd lost contact with Demeter's crossing. We could go check it out. The 3 of us, I mean.
You mean 4? You're not leaving me behind.
You were just wounded. We can...
You'll have to tie me up to keep me here.
I don't know what you're going to find there, Rook. Likely nothing good. But you'd be saving people, and it might get you on the trail of the gods.
Demeter's crossing's on the far side of the lake. There's a small boat at the docks. It'll take you there. Try not to die, or make things worse. And Rook,
Yeah?
watch your back.
In Entropy Grasp. With the team's help, Balara disabled the artifact and freed them from the Veil Bubble. He also uncovered an ancient repository of elven knowledge, Nardus Dirthalan. While Balara intends to unlock its team as they search for escaped.
If we
Okay,
are.
we'll need a boat to get there. Let's head to the dock.
Alrighty. Fast travel's on. Yeah, I'd love to explore, but I'm actually pooped. So I think we're fine. So thank you so much. I will probably sometime after a 12-ish hours from now. Yeah, so if you would like to get an update on when I go live next, please chuck in a follow. Otherwise I will see you next time. Bye for now.